everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the Windows 8 Consumer Preview Press Conference. We have about 40 minutes of content today, and then we'll have a few minutes at the end for questions, so please ask that you hold your questions until the end. We also ask, please no photographs or no video during the press conference. And with that, I would like to introduce Erwin Visser. He's our Senior Director for Windows Commercial Group at Microsoft. Erwin?
Thank you, Olivia. So thank you for all for coming into this press conference and giving us the opportunity to share the business value of Windows 8 with you. We're very excited to be here. We have been talking to enterprise customers and businesses over the last months around Windows 8, and we have gotten great feedback, and it's really for us like an opportunity to share that. To start, Windows 8 is delivering great value to business customers, as it delivers an experience without any compromises. Windows 8 is an experience that people will love. People that work with it will enjoy and love and get a lot of value out of it, personally and also business-wise. But at the same time, it delivers the enterprise-grade capabilities that IT organizations require. Windows 8 is Windows reimagined, from the chipset to the user interface. It's built on everything that is great about Windows 7, but delivering customers and our businesses a new modern platform for the next generation of hardware experiences and devices. With Windows 8, your PC experience will be fast and fluid, effortless, and will build on the great fundamentals of Windows 7 like security, reliability, and also performance. What is very important for our business customers is that Windows 8 will also work side by side with our current Windows 7 infrastructure. And if we have that conversation and customers ask us like, what can Windows 8 do for me? Imagine a tablet without compromises. Windows 8 tablets will have the mobility and the convenience of a tablet, but the productivity and the power of a PC. It comes with a new Metro-style UI, which is touch first, but also great with mouse and keyboard. It runs the apps that our enterprises care about, like the Windows 7 apps, the line of business apps, but also new Metro-style apps. And it has the features that IT organizations require around security and also manageability. Or imagine a new opportunities here in mobile productivity and the ability for enterprises to put your secure corporate PC on a USB drive and give it to your employees that can carry it with them wherever they go, whatever their PC they want to use for their personal environment, their personal Windows 8 environment. Or imagine an operating system that introduces a new level of security that protects the user from the moment it boots their device, their PC or their tablet, and helps them stay secure wherever they go, whatever they do. Those are some of the scenarios that we have talked about with enterprise customers and more. And what I'd like to do now is, the next 40 minutes, is show some of those capabilities through technology demos to you. So let me start with the UI. And when I resume this tablet, this Windows 8 tablet, the first thing you will notice is that it's a very personalized and reimagined experience. It's personalized because this is a picture of my family, but also what is important in this is that this is the lock screen, that before I unlock the device or I start any applications, I can see in the left bottom corner the information that is important for me, my appointments, my email, and other messages. So before I unlock the device, I know what is important and things that I need to take care of. Unlocking the tablet is just as easy as swiping with my finger. And now there's a reimagined log on screen. Windows 8 will support traditional passwords, but at the same time for mobile scenarios, picture passwords. And a picture password is optional. As an IT organization, you can disable it through policies, but it's a very cool and convenient way in mobile scenarios to log on to this device. And I turn the touch points on so you can see what I'm doing. And to unlock this device, I have to connect the three noses of my kids, and then poke in the eye of the cheetah. And I'm in my start screen. And the start screen is the place in Windows 8 where you go to launch and find your apps. And what you will see is that the experience here is very fast and fluid. Like, it's easy for me to scroll left and right and get insight in all my apps. Apps for my business life, but also my personal apps. And you see that I have my favorite apps here, but also my favorite content and the people that I work with. All as close as to my finger here. The start screen in Windows 8 is not static, but it's alive and dynamic. You see that the tiles are alive, and they are always up to date with the latest information that is important to me. I often don't even have to start the app to understand if there's something important that I need to take care of. And just like the rest of Windows 8, the start screen is fully customizable. I can change the background colors, I can change the apps that show up, I can also change the grouping of the apps, and I can change the order of the groups. It's very easy for me to take up an app and move it to another place on the start screen, and I can zoom out and have an end-to-end view of all the apps that are important for me. And here I can take a group and just move it over to the other side. One of the things that I do in the morning when I start my workday is look at the latest news. And for that purpose, what I did here is I pinned the Bloomberg sites on my start screen. And what you see, if I touch the tile, I automatically start IE10 and go to the Bloomberg website. IE10 is an example of a metro-style application. And metro-style applications are designed to be immersive, rich, and touch first. And what you see is that the operating system goes out of its way and has the application maximal attention for me and maximizes the interaction with the app. Scrolling through the site is very easy with my finger. And if I see an article that I like and I like to understand more about, I just touch it and I will automatically go there. I can also zoom in and you see that the text stays very crisp and sharp. And one of the favorite features for me of IE10 is that while I'm navigating through the site and browsing the articles, it's always easy for me to move forward and backwards because I can just swipe the page and go back to where I was there before. I started my experience here for IE10 with an app in my start screen, but it's not unthinkable down here that I want to go to another website. And when I just touched the address bar, you see that my frequent sites show up, but also a soft keyboard that gives me the ability to type in another URL. One of the things that we discovered when we started to hand out tablets to our users is that certainly in mobile scenarios, a lot of people prefer to use their thumbs for typing. So in reimagining the experience, we made it very easy to move to a thumb-based layout here. And I can even, if you see I have pretty thick thumbs, for me it's ideal if I change to a large key layout here, but if I would give this tablet to my kids, they would probably prefer a small layout. IE10 is an example of a metro-style app, and I'd like to show you some other examples just to show you the richness of this experience. And it's easy for me now to go back to the start menu. And one of the things that I really like about Windows 8 is that wherever I am in my experience, wherever I'm doing, the operating system is never more than a swipe away. If I swipe in from my right-hand side, you see that the Windows 8 charms appear. And Windows 8 charms are key functions of the operating system, like search, share, and settings. And also the start menu. And I can easily now go back to the start menu, and you see that I'm back on my start screen. So another example of a metro-style app is Microsoft Dynamics. And Microsoft Dynamics is a business solution. And this is an example of the richness of a metro-style solution. Because you see that in this case, as a user of this app, I have really all the information that is important for me to do my work at my fingertips. I'd like to show you another app here. This is a Bing Finance app. It shows the latest information on the financial markets. And it shows the richness of the experience here on the financial information. Because I'm traveling, I like to take track of the currencies, like how much euros is a dollar, or vice versa, I should say, how much dollars is a euro. And I can also start a weather app. I love to see what the weather is doing. And you see it's 45 degrees out there. Be assured This is Fahrenheit. It's not a great summer day here in Hanover. It's still winter. So now I have started a bunch of different Metro apps. And it's very easy for me now to navigate between them and move from app to app. I can just swipe them from the right-hand side. And you see I go through my apps pretty easily. We wanted to make this navigation even more easy for users by giving them the opportunity by just swiping in and back forwards to see the latest 6 Metro apps on the left-hand side of the screen. And I can easily now go to the Bing Finance site, and you see how easy and fast and fluid those transitions are made. In my introduction, I talked about Windows 8 having no compromises for enterprise customers. And clearly one of the things that is very important for us is that, and we are aware that a lot of customers have made significant investments in Windows 7. So for us it's important to show that their investment in Windows 7 applications are carrying forward into Windows 8. And to show you that, I will just start the desktop here, and you will see this very familiar UI and user interface. The desktop in Windows 8 is the place where I can use my Windows 7 apps, but also going forward apps that just need the finer control and the granularity of a mouse and keyboard. So imagine that I'm a mobile professional and I just spent most of my day with my customers, and at the end of the day I'm going to my home office or my business office, and now I can take my tablet that I've been using mobile and just put it in a docking station, and now I have full mouse and keyboard support on the same device. So I can start this Excel spreadsheet, or I can start, here I have Word, I have it pinned on my taskbar, and it's very easy for me, and I'm using the mouse now, just to be sure that you see it, to start those applications. And one of my favorite features of Windows 7 is also supported here, the snapping of 2 applications side by side. So in reimagining the Windows experience, we wanted to go a step further here. And now I am working onto Windows 7 apps, but as a business user, there's maybe this one important Metro style app that is very important for me that I wanna keep track of. So I now can swipe in and dock the Bing Financial app, and you see that it's automatically updated with the latest information, so I can keep track on all the financial data. Again, Metro apps is the innovation around Metro apps for us is very exciting, and we think that Metro apps will be an opportunity for developers, ISVs, but also for enterprise customers in building new innovative experiences for their employees, but also for their customers. Additional to carry forward the investment in Windows 7 apps. So I wanted to show you shortly how the Windows 8 experience is from a tablet perspective, and I'd like to hand over to Brad.